Good morning, everybody. Gosh, it's Tuesday, May 20-something. I believe it's the 27th. I could be wrong. I'm not looking at a calendar to find out because I don't care. It's the day after Memorial Day. I'm Brett, your Thankful Carnivore, and this is today's Thankful Carnivore Report. I hope you had a wonderful holiday weekend. We certainly did. We enjoyed our time at home. I took a lot of long walks in the crazy Florida sun. Got me a really good suntan going on. Feel amazing. Just a really enjoyable weekend. And then yesterday, my wife got to have the day off and we enjoyed ourselves immensely. Just have a really good time together. If you are married or have a significant other and you're carnivore and they're not carnivore yet, you need to encourage them to jump on the bandwagon, because when you're both on the same page, life is spectacular. Listen, I got asked a few times here recently, hey Brett, do you do intermittent fasting? And people just can't seem to want to hear or read what I write, so I'll mention it again here in the video. I don't do intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting would be very hazardous to my health. Meat is not just my food, it's my medicine. My body's still healing. There's things wrong with me that are still being taken care of. And I learned recently that if my body needs its medicine and it's not there, there's a very serious, nasty, horrible response. My mood doesn't get bad. I don't get depressed, but the crazy comes back, and my inability to comprehend and communicate comes back. And there's no benefit to intermittent fasting that's worth suffering through that crap. I was taught to eat when I'm hungry, and that's what I do. I don't eat according to the clock or according to somebody else's schedule. It's when I'm hungry, that's when I eat. And that's what I'm going to do. And listen, if intermittent fasting works for you, who am I to say don't do it? Who am I? I caution against it in many cases because it's known to be used by people with eating disorders as a tool to further destroy themselves. It's really not a pleasant thought. I also know that fasting can interfere with our natural hunger signals, which the standard American diet definitely has. That's why it's so important, I think, that we learn to listen to our bodies and to learn to trust our bodies, what they're saying. Since I became carnivore, I know what's going on with my body from head to toe as far as how I'm feeling. And I'll know when the day comes that I need to stop eating bacon or I need to go to a different kind of meat, because my body will let me know. I'll be looking at that meat and it suddenly won't look as delicious as it has been all these many months. And we'll make an adjustment. The other issue that's come up over the Memorial Day weekend is the use of salt. A lot of people who've been carnivorous for 10 years and more find that they don't need salt. They don't require it. And, Blackie's over here really upset I'm not paying attention to him. He would really like for me to bring him on camera. Yeah, wouldn't you? See? I know you're a camera hog. He's a good dog. All right, go lay down. Go on. Good boy. Good dog. Yeah. Anyway, it's like having a child without the teenage years, You can't complain about it, can you? But as far as salt goes, for myself, I still like it. I want to taste it on my food. Now, I have observed that since I no longer eat garbage, like packaged carbs, excuse me, Blackie, stop it, lay down, lay down. Now, lay down. I said lay down. You're about to see a dog get disciplined on Periscope Live. Lay down. Good boy. Now you stay. Like I said, without the teenage years, you could never get a teenager to do that now, can you? Anyway, for me, salt's a must. I want it on my food. I crave it on my food. Now, I don't salt any more now than I did before I was a carnivore. The difference being, I only salt the meat that needs to be salted, like ground beef or steaks and things like that. But obviously I'm not salting my bacon. That would be rather foolish now, wouldn't it? But somebody would ask me that question, so help me. If you don't need salt, don't eat it. You know, one of the things that I'm really big on with carnivore is it's very specific to the individual. It's not a one-size-fits-all. My wife doesn't do carnivore the way I do. And, you know, there's friends of ours here in town, here in Jacksonville, who are carnivorous, and they don't eat the same way we do. But they're still carnivorous. They're just eating different meats at different times of the day, and they may salt, they may cook with butter, they may eat eggs. Do carnivore in the way that best suits your needs. Not because of, I read somewhere that salt will kill you. Use your good sense. Listen, I want you to have a spectacular day. Eat your meat, drink your water. Don't let the obstacles of life get your mood down because, hey, you've got greater clarity of thought and you can see solutions to those roadblocks that you couldn't see before. Have a great day, my friends, and most of all, be thankful.